Hello you, welcome back once again. My name is Nick. I'm going to do a review type thing, quelle surprise. This game is called Di-lithium Lift, published by Hewson Consultants in 1983. It costs £5.95, designed for 16K zxspectrums, but I'm playing it on emulation in 48K. Essentially, you must collect, if you can read that, on a grid, is collect, well, all the nodes, or the dilithium crystals as they're called here, on the map without getting shot by stuff going horizontally and vertically, right? So it's all a bit yellow. I'm that guy in the middle, that white matchstick guy, and round the outside you can see two green shooters, sort of horizontally, and vertically it's two purple shooters. They're going to be shooting at me the whole time, so I need to blast stuff. Well, I need to avoid their shooting and collect all the things. Now, the sounds on it are a bit grating. It sounds almost as if the bad choices from Barry Jones from his C5 Clive games. But this isn't by him, I don't think. I don't think he was involved there. So I'm just going to try and avoid stuff. If you collect all the nodes here, you get to the next screen. Time's ticking down the whole time in the bottom, and I run out of time. I think I can get bonus time by collecting the flashing orbs in the corners there, so that's how you get that. But it is pretty tricky at the moment. We have reviewed another game like this previously, which I much preferred, called Transversion. That was by Ocean, also in 1983, and it was perhaps a little bit easier. But anyway, this isn't about expert gameplay, it's dodgy gameplay, nincompoop chat with stress busting and seeing how the game would have played back in the day. It would have been enough there for us to want to go and play it again. So Di-lithium Lift, whenever I think of the name Di-lithium, crystals in particular, I think of Star Trek, because that's what powered their engines, I believe, the Di-lithium crystals. Can I get off stage 1? Well, if you had this game back in the day, let me know, and you did complete it, well, also boast in the comment section, because there's probably a bit of a knack or a bit of a skill here. Changing directions quickly seems to be the way forward, so none of these things around the side can get a quick fix on you. Right, I do know a poke for this, for infinite, well, immunity, I think, so we'll have to see how that works. But the time is very, it's not very, what we should say, generous, to say at the least. Yes, if you have got a load of dilithium crystals and are using them to power your warp drive to explore the galaxy on a 5-year mission, then comment in the comment section below. Do you wear a red top? Do you beam down to the planet? Do you get killed a lot? That's what we all want to know. Captain Kirk. Should have been a crossover with a trapdoor and called it Captain Burke. Make that animation. Oh man, see, I'm running out. See, I either die, I'm running out of time. I need to get those ones on the side. So it's not great fun to play this game. Colour-wise, you've got all yellow. The stick man, granted, is white. Transversion, the colours. There's more colours in there. There's no colour clash, and that worked it a little bit better. But anyway. So we'll see how we get on here. Boo to you. So boo Nick. So I'm getting gradually better. 1020, 1400. Written by Simon Cobb. Yeah, it looks like he has borrowed some sounds from Barry Jones, and they're not good sounds to borrow. Okay. Right, I'll do it this time for sure. I think if you leave it running on the start there, it will show you all the grids. But it's always going to be yellow, I think. It's just different formation of the dilithium crystals. Time ticks. What killed me there? Time ticks down a little bit too quickly for me. Boop. $5.95. I would have rather spent the money somewhere else. Anyway, some people would have liked this. It's all about the games you grew up with, a bit of nostalgia. It's not just the game itself, it takes you back in time to when you was a kid and what stuff was going on as well. So that's something, and that's what nostalgia's all about. Right, okay, so seem to be doing a bit better this time. And I've got shot. Shot in the nose. Boo, 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 boo. I like that. That's a very well used beep. You could probably do that if you know anything about basic there. For n equals 0 to 20, I'm trying to remember now, beep 1, 20, n, next n. Something like that. Right. Go, go, go! You've got it this time. Right. Dilithium crystals. Lift. Dilithium lift. We're lifting. There is a backstory to this, but it's just collecting objects. Some aliens have stolen our crystals, and we must go and get them, or else we can't travel anywhere. Yes, lives too. I'm getting rather annoyed by this. I think back in the day I would have turned it off and loaded up Meteor Storm or something else like that. It's too tricky for me, and as a kid with a low attention span, maybe an adult now with a low attention span, hence the amount of tangents I go off, if I'm not good straight away, I'd start getting blooming annoyed and load up something else. And I've been shot again. Curse these dilithium crystals. We should just get them at the supermarket instead, rather than risking life on limb with these boys. Right, I think it's time for a poke, maybe. Time for a poke. If I can spell it right now. I need to insert it differently, a bit of editing. Now this should be, once I've done it, it should be infinite lives. Now that isn't a cheat by putting your name in as poke time. I'm inserting that somewhere else. If you try that, it's not going to work. Boo, poke time, nick. Four goes. What, position 0? That's interesting. There's done a boo-boo there. Who's in position 0? Move your man to collect the dilithium crystals whilst avoiding the laser bolts fired by the droids. You can extend the time in which you have to collect them by collecting those bits on the corner, which I told you about. Right, now I should have infinite thingamajigs, right? I'll try and play it properly, but I should be able to clear this quite easily now. Right, here we go. Oh, it's exciting, isn't it? Time's still ticking down though, unfortunately, so even with the time aspect, I might be in hot bother. Come on. Right, surely. Come on. Almost there. Oh, I ran out of time. Look at that. I only had 3 left. So I haven't got a poke for infinite time. So even with immunity, I'm not completing it. Madness. Not the song. Right. I've got them. See, yeah, that refilled the time by getting that thing. I think we're cooking now. We're cooking on gas. And what? Perhaps I have to get all of these as well. I think the poke's going to stop me ending the game. Oh man, look. See, cheaters never prosper. Here I am, just going round and round and round in circles. And yes. Oh dear, I can't get out of this place. It's gone crazy, it's gone insane in the membrane. I've collected all the stuff and it's just not ending. Right, okay. I think it's time for a sometime later, folk, because this poke has made it all gone a bit silly. Oh no, hello a minute, what's happened there? Oh god. It's going like a nincompoopery. Biff, right, okay. I've turned the pokes off now and that's caused me to die. So, you know, so even with the pokes I've got, it's not working, but I've turned them off. 2400. Well, I don't really want another go of this because I know I can't complete it. And now without the poke on, I've died straight away. So annoying game. Right, by watching these, you'll know whether to play them or not. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already, if we try and delve through all the games that we possibly can. We're never going to run out, to be honest, because they're still making them. Thank you to everyone that's subscribed so far, in particular the members. Here's to a great 2024, which we're coming up to at time of recording. There we go. If you want to see other zxspectrum games we review, just for those people that don't know, they're all in a playlist. To get there, click on my username, takes you to the channel page, click on the playlist tab, and then zxspectrum will be there, and there'll be thousands of games in there. Yes, we've done loads. In total, I think we've reviewed over 3,000 games now on the channel. Not all zxspectrum, but yeah, I think they're the biggest chunk. There we go. Right, see, back in the day, I never would have completed this game, ever. I never would have got past stage 1. I never would have seen anything at all. Well, good luck to those people that did do. I mean, they made some of these early games devilishly difficult, beyond the realms of comprehension. But anyway, that's up to them, isn't it, really, what they want to do. Help me, please. Help me, please. Now, if I leave it running, I think it might show us the other screens to see what you're missing out on. I don't think there's a great deal, maybe 5 or 6 there. So yes, dilithium. Yeah, I don't know what dilithium tastes like. I don't even know if dilithium exists. Does dilithium exist as a thing? So the man is white, the droid is green, red crystal. Are there any red ones? I don't know. Maybe. Right, okay, so there's the first screen, which I've got stuck on. There's the second screen in the shape of an alien or a jellyfish. Stage 3, that's sort of like a mosaic eye sort of thing. Yes, those, like a dice, number 5. Some crazy house. another dicey 5, but in a different slight pattern, and that's it. That's all you got to work on, really. So that is the whole game. Not particularly exciting. Transversion is a lot better and a lot kinder to you, and you're controlling a nice little ship rather than the stick man in that one. So out the two, both released the same year. Go for Transversion. Don't go for this. It's too... Well, Transversion looks prettier, and the gameplay's slightly easier or kinder there. So it's no contest really. But it was good seeing this in 16K. What 16K can do, but you know, let's not be overly generous. I mean, Horace and the Spiders was 16K, and look what that did. That was outstanding. That was, to be honest with you, with 16K back in that era, that was genius. Horace and the Spiders, one of my favourite games of all time, along with Attic Attack, of course, Manic Miner, and Jet Set Willy, and Commando. I think they're my big section. You put your big section below, if you know what I mean. So we will get out of here. I showed you enough of it. You got the gist of that. I'm not a big fan, but I'm glad it exists there, so you can compare it with other those games, as I say, as Transversion. So I hope you like to have a look at that one, the Di-lithium Lift. Not like the Di-lithium crystals from Star Trek, or maybe it is. Designed for 16K, but we're playing it on 48K. Published by Hewson Consultants in 1983. $5.95, too expensive for me. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro? Then put that in the comment section below. You're more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.
For n equals 0 to 20, trying to remember now, beep 1, 20, n next n, something like that. Right.